I want everyone to comment on the video right now. What is your favorite Dwyane Wade memory? There's so many, and this man is getting his jersey retired today by the Miami Heat. That number 3 will never be worn again by any member of the Miami Heat, and it's deservingly so, man. That dude really is Miami Heat culture. It's Wade County, bro. So we're gonna talk all about D Wade. I'm gonna give you some of my favorite memories and maybe some stats and some little facts and stories that you guys might not know. But first, let's get into the build that's representing D Wade today. So I posted a video, I think last week or 2 weeks ago, about this build. This is my Russell Westbrook build, but I posted it before it was at 99. I had it at like a 94. Now I finally got it to 99. So we're using this as a prime. I'm thinking like a 2006 Dwyane Wade build. Okay, maybe the three-pointer is a little bit too high. He's only about a career 29% three-point shooter, but hey, he could knock it down when he needed to. Now the only thing I might say is maybe lower the rebounding and upgrade the block, because if you didn't know, Dwyane Wade has the most blocks by any guard in NBA history. He passed Michael Jordan to take top spot on that list of most blocks by a guard in NBA history. So that's just another thing he can add to his resume, and I know he took great pride in it. But you see the badge count on this build, pretty Dwyane Wade fitting. I'm missing one more defensive / rebounding badge. He would probably have more finishing badges, but the build plays just like a prime D Wade. So listen, drop a like on the video, and let's jump right into this 99 overall Dwyane Wade video. So D Wade's jersey is going to be retired today, and it's going to be hanging in the rafters for forever, you know, for eternity, and he deserves it. He is, like, when you think of the Miami Heat, he's the first name that comes to mind. Now listen, there's so many D Wade memories, and we're going to talk about a couple of them. For me, him dunking on Anderson Varejao stands out when he made him fold up like a lawn chair under the basket. Some of the game winners he hit, like when he got the block and then he went down and shot the 3 off one leg. To like, there's so many great D Wade memories, but for me, what a lot of people miss about D Wade is how great of a leader and a teammate he was. Now, he was a phenomenal player. In my opinion, the 3rd best shooting guard in NBA history. For me, it goes MJ's number 1, Kobe's number 2, and then D Wade is number 3. But the dude sacrificed his own personal accomplishments and stats for the betterment of the team when, you know, Miami Heat got the big 3. He realized if he took a backseat and let LeBron really just flourish, and he realized, okay, LeBron's the better overall player. I can sit back and be Robin, let LeBron win the MVPs. We'll have a better chance to win. Because that first season, if you guys remember, they were struggling to figure out how to play with each other. Two guys that like to have the ball in their hands, both want to get into the paint. If you think about a prime D Wade, remember, D Wade was one of the best pick and roll players in the game, if not the best. I mean, even Kobe during the NBA Finals against Boston called D Wade because he said, listen, Boston's doing this type of coverage on me. What would you do in the pick and roll? And D Wade gave him tips. Like, that's how well respected D Wade was as a pick and roll ball handler. He was, I don't know if you guys remember, but prime D Wade was splitting splitting the man guarding him and the screeners, man, splitting it, driving in, dunking all over people, acrobatic layups, finishing and one like crazy. 06 D Wade, like, people don't realize what he did in the NBA Finals. He averaged just under 35 points per game. Like, that's one of the highest scoring points per game averages in NBA Finals history. The dude was a beast. After all that, he was willing to, I'm not even going to say take a backseat. He just slid from the driver's seat over to the passenger seat. He was still in the front seat. He was the co-pilot. But he decided, you know what, for this team, I'm going to have LeBron be the man and win the finals MVPs and all that. And I'm going to let him do his thing, and then I'm going to step up when needed. And I'm going to be honest, he deserves a lot of credit for that. You know how many star all-time NBA greats would never even consider that? They'd be like, no, this is my team. I'm going to be the man. You figure out the rest. He realized for the betterment of that team, it was better for him to take a back seat. And hey, he got 2 more championships out of it. 3-time NBA champion D Wade, man. The dude deserves so much credit. But I feel like what gets lost in it is a lot of people remember D Wade as like the D Wade from the big 3 years. And honestly, majority of the time, D Wade, the big 3 D Wade, he was dealing with a lot of injuries. The first year, I feel like he was still, you could say, at the tail end of his prime, but then he had so many knee injuries. You know, he was missing games. He was on he wasn't playing as many minutes. They were resting him because his knees were bad, especially the last year, kind of 2 years. He was going through a lot, but the 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008 D Wade, when he averaged like 30 points a game and led the NBA in scoring, to me, those are the prime D Wade. That was when his knees were still, you know, fresh. His athleticism was there. The dude, I don't know if you guys remember, he used to be wearing like football, like thigh pads and pads like all over his legs, because knee pads, all that stuff, because how much contact he would take when he went to the basket. He'd be on the ground. You got to think about it. D Wade's only about 6'4". He's not a big guard, you know what I mean? He's not one of these 6'6", 6'7", 6'8", you know, slashing players. Like he was a 6'4". I mean, listen, it's tall compared to the normal person, but in the NBA standards, obviously it's not that tall. Like, the dude was going amongst the trees night in and night out. It's no surprise he had to deal with a lot of banged up injuries, but he still had a long, sustained, successful, respected career. Like I said, in my opinion, you guys could disagree, he's the third greatest shooting guard in NBA history. I mean, the dude accomplished some stuff that we're never going to see again. And he fully deserves, he'd be a first ballot Hall of Famer. Jersey's being retired as we speak. He's going to have tons and tons of accolades coming now that he's retired. He deserves all of them, man. So besides the jersey retirement, what really made me want to use this build was the fact that, I don't know if you guys remember, during Court Conqueror, when D Wade was one of the players during Court Conqueror, they literally called him a two-way slashing playmaker. And I was like, you know what? My build is like very quick, very fast. He can slice to the basket, very D Wade-esque. It's perfect. So it's one of the most popular builds out right now for guards. Like, if you go to the stage, you're gonna find tons of people trying to sweat using this build, because you have to realize, with this amount of speed, with a 74 three-pointer, great playmaking badges and really good defending badges. Like, I mean, look at this cook. I end up getting swatted at the end of it, but you could just do crazy. You can do crazy plays, and he can shoot consistent. I mean, look at that. Is an absolute. He destroyed him, and then I am getting swatted like crazy, which sucked because it ruined the whole freaking clip. But the build itself, you can ISO. You can even run pick and roll, pick and pop with it. The defense is great. It's like one of the. It's honestly probably the most meta, overused guard build out right now. Like I said, most people max out like the steal and stuff. I went with rebounding. If you really want D Wade, I would max out the block, lowered the rebounding a little bit, put it all on block, and then, you know, you'll still probably have like a 70 something rebounding on the build. But obviously I was going with a Westbrook build initially. That's why I have like a 90 something rebounding, 88 offensive, 93 defensive, something like that. But for D Wade, like I said, put up the block. But for the most part, the build's OP is just super OP. Really, really good build. Plays very similar to any kind of slashing, smaller slashing guard, like a Westbrook, a D Wade, even a Derrick Rose, etc., etc. It's that type of build. But in this game, like I called before the game even dropped, every build's going to be able to shoot, man. I'm out there. You're going to see in the upcoming video, me and my boy are running. I'm running on my LeBron build. He's running on a two-way playmaking center. We both have a 65 three-pointer, and we're greening everything. So with a 74 three-pointer on a build like this, if you need to shoot threes, you can shoot threes. You can green consistent, limitless, corner, wherever you're playing. But like I said, comment down below what your favorite D Wade memory is. There's so many great ones. For me, like I said, the 06 finals really stands out. I mean, averaging almost 35 points per game in an NBA Finals series, where he what was it, like his third year in the league, something like that. And for him to take over the NBA Finals like that was ridiculous, honestly. Specific plays like the Anderson Varejao dunk, like I said, when Varejao folded up like a lawn chair under the hoop. I mean, there's so many. The spin poster dunk over Kendrick Perkins, all the crazy game winners, all the crazy block shots that he had, some of the records that he set, like I said, being the leading shot blocker for guards in NBA history. Like, he accomplished so much, man. So just let me know what your favorite memory is down in the comments. Also, make sure y'all drop a like on the video, man. That helps me out a lot. We're going to wrap up this 99 overall D Wade video. Let me know what other NBA players you guys want to see. I just figured, you know, he's getting his jersey retired. Why not make a little tribute video towards D Wade? We haven't done it this year. We did it at the end of last year, and it was pretty lit video. You guys seem to really enjoy just talking a little D Wade. There's nothing wrong with that, right? Also wanted to mention, if you guys ever want to ask me anything, my Twitter and Instagram are always in the description of the video. If you guys want to talk hoops, you got questions, want my opinion on something, go follow me over there. I do my best to respond to as many people as I can. DM me, tweet at me, do what you got to do. I'll try to get to you. But like I said, let me know what other NBA players you want to see, man, because for real, I'm trying to do as many as I can before the year is out, especially we're over 50% to legend now. Once I hit legend, I can do so many unique NBA player builds. So let me know who you want to see. Legends, current players, whatever it is, I'll make it happen for you guys. But as this gameplay comes to a close, make sure y'all drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you guys are new. We're about to hit 500,000 subscribers, man. Big things planned, like my legend stream. Tons of new legend builds dropping for you guys. Just tons of new exciting content coming. So make sure y'all subscribe and hit that notification bell so you guys never miss a video. But appreciate all the love. I'll talk to y'all on the next one. I'm out. Peace.